Hey everybody, my name's Doug, and I've just received the Tony Horton's Power 90 workout. The This is the first one. The P90X is out right now as well, but after kind of looking at the Beachbody website and reading about that, they're talking about having a certain level of physical fitness already, and well, I didn't know if that would work out so well for me right now, but and then also the Power 90 program is cheaper right now. It's only, I think it was like $60 versus over $100 for the P90X. So anyway, as I did my research about this workout program, I saw a lot of people like on YouTube and on their Facebook or MySpace websites or whatever it is. They kind of kept a video journal of what's going on, how they like it, how they don't, what they struggle on, and things of that nature. So I'm not really one to follow the crowd, but I thought that would be kind of a fun, neat thing to do, and definitely kind of chronicle my journey as I go through this workout program. I'm gonna entitle this Day 201. Now you might be saying, Day 201, what are you talking about? It's Power 90. That's 90 days, right? Well, I kind of titled it that way for a couple of reasons. One, because this is day one of actually getting serious about the program, and I wanted to make sure I read the book, and as well kind of take some before pictures, and just kind of get myself in the mindset of what it is. So that's day one. I'm not actually going to work out today because, well, I don't feel like it. But tomorrow is going to be the first day that I actually work out using the Power 90 workout program. So where's the other 200 days, you say? Well, because my plan is to do the Power 90 workout, and then there'll be kind of a transition period in there, and then I'm going to order the P90X. So I'm planning on doing both programs back to back with a little bit of time in between to allow for some lazy days, some transition time to get the Power 90 to get the P90X, because I know myself, much like many other people, I'm sure, you kind of mentally get lazy at certain times. So I wanted a pad in there of say 20 days. So that's why I'm gonna call it Day 201, because this whole transformation for me, I'm planning on taking 201 days. The first day, today, just to kind of say hello, show you a few things about my physical appearance as it sits right now, tell you a little bit more about myself, why I wanted to do this, and things of that nature. So that's one day. The Power 90, that's 90 days. Up to 20 days in between the end of the Power 90 and the beginning of the P90X workout, and some lazy days in there. Some days where if I don't work out, I don't want that to take away from the whole timeline. And we'll see what's what. A little bit about me. I'm a Midwestern guy. I live in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area, and I work in an environment where I stay very sedentary most of the time. I don't really have a lot of physical activity. I'm an airline pilot. One of the things that we do a lot of is sitting around, not doing much of anything, watching the instruments in front of us, and making sure that the airplane is doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm based in Houston, Texas. That means that I have to go from Grand Rapids, Michigan, down to Houston, Texas. So that's my commute. So not only do I sit a lot in my job, but I sit a lot just getting to my job and getting home from my job. I commute anywhere between 2 to 6 hours just to get to work or to come home from work. Now, on the job, the time that I spend when I'm not flying, sitting in an airport, waiting in between flights, There's a lot of sitting that goes around with that as well. So there's not really a whole lot of activity that lends itself to the job. Two, diet. Eating on this job absolutely stinks. There's only so many times you can go to whatever's available in whatever terminal you're in, and the food choices, for the most part, aren't that great. Everything from fast food to food that's sitting in a kiosk that was made the night before. It's sitting in a plastic clamshell, and it just doesn't even look that appetizing. If I was just a once in a while traveler and I was getting on an airplane, that might suffice. But this is how I earn my living, is in and out of the airport and in and out of an airplane, and so the options just aren't that great. So that doesn't really help at all either. So I weigh more now than I ever did. Before I joined with the airline, I was planning on potentially going into the Army. The reason why I didn't do that was because of the fact is I left one career in software to learn how to fly, and the Army couldn't guarantee me that I would actually be in a flying position, and I didn't want to go into a situation where I just spent a lot of money learning how to fly and getting a degree in aviation science and not having the ability to apply that or have the guarantee of being able to apply it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But while I was in the mindset of wanting to go in the Army, I was working out. I worked out 6 days a week. I read a lot of books on nutrition and sports nutrition and working out and workout programs and whatnot. And I was fairly successful at it. I worked out anywhere between 5 and 6 days a week, anticipating having to go through the Army experience, which is physically demanding. And I went from, I think I was 189 pounds when I first started working out to work my way into the Army, to, I think I got down to right around 174, 175, which for me is good. I'm only 5'7", and I do have a wide chest. My legs have always been very lean. That's always been my power center. My power base is my legs. My upper chest, my abs, my arms, not so much. Just a lot of flab, fat. Those very highly attractive things. Anyway, I was able to work off a decent amount of fat. I don't know what my body mass index was, which, if you don't know what body mass index is, it's just a calculation of how much of your body is comprised of fat. And I think I went from somewhere like 23%, which is, for a guy that's 5'7" and 189 pounds, 23% body mass index it's really high. That's not good at all. And I got that down to right around 15, I think it was, 14, 13%, anticipating going into the Army when I was working out a lot. That didn't happen, and I went into the airline industry with all kinds of great